about that. I restarted the live. I thought I had some kind of copyright, but I think it was something else. But usually when they throw it on copyright, they kind of mute everything, and yeah, then a lot of people don't really want to watch them anymore. St. Joseph's Ox Roast here in Mantua, Ohio. It's a little festival they have going on here. We're at Saturday night. It is 6:48 Eastern Standard Time. We started a little bit after 5. We are in class 5. What am I goddamn right about? I don't know. I do know when there's some music or like some kind of licensed national anthem song, they'll claim copyrights on them, and you pretty much get everything muted after that. And most of the pullers like to hear their tractor running. Not very fun after it gets muted. So I do try to be cautious of that. And start a new one if I can anymore. Evan's coming up, he has a case. I know so many people where every live I do ask about, is there any case tractors? Is there any? And there is tonight. Usually when you get up in the farm tractors, you'll see a couple case tractors. don't know if these V8s have another pole to go to, but there's some of these guys. They're getting out of here. They ain't wasting time. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel here, Making Holy Memories, and on Facebook. On Facebook you'll get a lot more photos and short videos, but I have a lot more followers on Facebook. I think I have like 34,000 followers on there. And then I'll make a lot more posts about events and different things on Facebook that I really don't do on YouTube. But by joining on YouTube and subscribing, you'll get notifications of future lives. Like say something happened, I had to do another live, say the phone overheated, it'll give you a notification of that next live I make. And then it'll send you notifications of other videos I'll make. I do quite a few. Say I can't do a live, I will make some videos and they'll be published. But even if I'm doing a live, I'll make a shorter video. A lot of people don't like watching all that. Going on tonight? I didn't know that. That's the first I heard of anything going on in Ashtabula, so I don't know.
Next driver, John Mullet of first, followed by Tucker Urban from Mantua.
But some of those leagues I don't really follow as much anymore, so. You know, some of them I think just never really recognized me as a media person, I guess, and I just kind of was like, okay, I'm not wasting my time, I guess. So
Robert Fuller from Mantua, please report to the line for your call. Robert Fuller, please get to the line.
got so many other places that appreciate it, so I don't need that. It's like NTPA was sending me some notifications and trying to get me to cover. I keep pretty busy. I don't need it, and you know, all the licensing, and you got to get all this approval on everything, and I'm like, I don't have that time to deal with all that. so much more on brush poles, antique poles, and there's really not very many people covering a whole lot of it in the country. And farm stock poles, people appreciate it, and they like me attending them. They like getting out there a little bit. And there's some places couldn't even get a thank you. I definitely don't like wasting my time.
I've been notified we're dropping Robert Kohler. He's registered in the wrong class. So following will be Nick Calvin, Jeremy Kohler, and late entry Todd Harper.
You know, wasting my time on places that really just don't even care if you're there or not. You know, some places they want to worry more about, you know, who's in control of things and who has the power and the rights and all that. They can keep it. No, I don't need all that. Well, I think they put a cell tower in real close to here. Last year, I don't think I could have done a live here, but I've been doing more lives because I've noticed the coverage seems to be a lot better. One, Facebook, probably not going to happen on a live. A lot of times, you can't hardly get Facebook to even come up, you know, other than a white screen at a place. I haven't even tried today, so I don't know. But YouTube, I normally do pretty good at, even at some low coverage places. I'm gonna try TikTok, I think, next week and see how that does. I have no idea. I've never tried TikTok. I think a lot of it has to do with how many people are on, you know, looking at news and messages and all that. I think Facebook is very popular, and it pretty much never works. So I don't know, I'm going to try a couple things, see if anything catches on, if anything does well. I've been pretty happy with the YouTube ones. I mean, I'm not getting paid for them much, but yeah, it might be. I don't know. Well, we're going to try it a little bit. I do want to gain some subscribers on TikTok because I'm not quite to the 10,000 mark.
That was Nick Calvin with a
thank you, Steven. I appreciate that. Don't always get a lot of people send anything on here. That means a lot. Usually at the shows, sometimes I do alright. So people send me tips. They like, you know, what I do for the sport. I'm not going to mention any names, but last weekend I had somebody give me $100 bill, and he sold his tractor off the videos and photos that I've taken on Facebook. He appreciated it so much and just said it was such a painless, you know, whole thing about it. I mean, I think the person came from Iowa or Missouri or something too. Sorry about that. I gotta check my connection here. But I have my other phone plugged in, and it says it's at 15% battery. We're at the St. Joseph's Oxford Pole here in Mantua, Ohio, Northeast Ohio. We're at about 7:04 Eastern Standard Time. We're right now in the middle of 9,500, I believe, farm stock or stock, one or the other. It's really hard to determine what the difference between stock and farm stock is here. Jeremy had some good hooks on the 7,500 classes. You see, he pulled them both of those, so I don't really know the difference between the classes. And I've asked some people, and a lot of them don't know the difference either. So it's like, they just ask, and they tell them what class they fall under. They're like, okay. Yeah, I'm mostly been doing these lives just to, build my YouTube channel and maybe some other stuff. Maybe more people will follow all my pages. I'm on Facebook, Making Going Memories. I'm on TikTok, Making Going Memories. I'm on Clapper. I don't post as much on Clapper because I thought I was supposed to be monetized by now, and I don't know. It ain't seem to be doing anything, so I don't really get what it's doing. And then I just joined Rumble. It's kind of, if you're not on Rumble, it's like a right-wing YouTube. So I'm trying it. I really don't know. I posted a couple videos already. Yeah, I was on X, and I just kind of got tired of. I think you could only do like 10 videos or 10 photos, and I'll tell you what, nobody really looks at the second photo. They just look at the first one.
Congratulations to Mike Miller.
Hey, we got a couple more street semis coming in. I'll turn you around and see them.
Second, and Jeremy Kohler from Kensington, third.
Nah, it's behind us. Looks like Gelato Trucking. If anyone knows Sneaky Pete, I believe that's two of their street semis. Yes, there's some good semis that end up coming in. I mean, not their, big rigs, but street semi. They usually pull here every year. When Fred Sanders was alive, he used to bring a couple trucks here.
Before moving on to the 9500 Clear Farm stock, I'd like to recognize some of the sponsors: Kingdom Renovation, Toy Sales, Edinburgh Tractor Sales, Falls Meadow Fabricators, S&S Automotive, Kia Service Center, Eagle Speed Shop, Marshall Chevy, Marshall Equipment, Oz Auto, Cooley Brothers, and Williams.
Cricket ground. Well, I don't know what that means. Probably more like mosquito. I don't know.
First up, we're going to have Gabriel Jones from Mantua, Dwayne Benner from East Rochester, and Casey DeYoung from Southington.
Got another V8 from Pennsylvania. He's hightailing it out of here. There could be a pullout in Pennsylvania. I don't know. I know one thing I've learned about Pennsylvania is not a lot of their polls are very well, publicized. They're hidden away.
Next up, Dwayne Benner, followed by Casey DeYoung and Nathan Monroe.
So if you're not on Facebook and see my page on there, Making Pony Memories, of course. I'll post a lot of pit photos. I didn't post today's yet because I wasn't sure if I could pick up some more. Because sometimes in between, a little later on, I can get in there and get some of the semis. Of course, when I was out there, there was like 1 or 2 semis here already. And that was it.
Followed by Nathan Monroe and Jonathan Troyer.
So usually I'll send the pit photos before it gets started. But yeah, I'll have pit photos and all throughout the night. You're entitled to your opinion. But usually people that have opinions like that stay on for about 3 seconds and then they're off. Never hear from them again. So, well, have a nice evening.
We're going to next see Nathan Monroe, followed by Jonathan Troyer.
Hello, welcome. At the St. Joseph Ox Roast Festival.
That was Nathan Monroe with
Mantua, Ohio.
5.66. Next up, Jonathan Troyer, followed by Emily Starkey of Ravenna.
We're at 7:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. We started pulling about 10 after 5, I would say. We're in the middle of the 95. I don't know which 95 we're on exactly. So we got 95, then we're going to have 10,005, we're going to have 12,005, and then we'll have some street semis. If it don't rain out, we do. Probably in about an hour and a half, or 3.5 hours, we're going to get rain. So I am really hopeful we're done by then. I don't know why people always got to say stuff like that. is a beautiful day in eastern Ohio, that's for sure. It hasn't been too hot, too muggy.
Next up, we have Emily Starkey of Ravenna, followed by Tucker Urban from Mantua.
It's probably the nicest Saturday I've had in, I don't know, well over a month, maybe 2 months. Until it's supposed to rain later. And it's supposed to be a pretty big rainstorm, so I think it's going to hit us sometime between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. I don't know. I'll get a little more update around 9 o'clock, I think. Because I don't want to be out here if it starts letting loose. Out of all the equipment I carry. I mean, I would love it if I could park a little closer here, but this place tends to get a little crazy, and heck, you might end up with your car flipped over. I've definitely heard some things over the years here. And there's quite a few people that refuse to come back here.
That was Emily Starkey with a pull of 227.52.
Well, they know rain is on the way, and they're trying not to mess around tonight. They're trying to keep things going.
Attention in the pit. Anyone pulling semi, please don't use the hill. Get checked in and then switch your place to the window. Semi, move the hill, check in, and then next up, we have Tucker Urban from Mantua, followed by Curtis Phillips of Mantua, and Robert Fuller.
And don't forget to like or subscribe, I guess I should say. Making Towing Memories on YouTube, you'll get notifications of future lives I'll make, which is sometimes pretty often. It all depends on where I'm at, how good the signal is, and if they let me do a live. Can't say everywhere does. And you'll also get notifications of other videos I'll publish. I publish out a few of them a week. only been a YouTuber for a couple of years now, and I don't even know how many videos I got. I know I got over 1,000, and I just couldn't even imagine if I started YouTube when I started Facebook, which has been
followed by Robert Bowler.
it's been over 10 years on Facebook. How many videos I'd be having by now? I'm sure it'd be over 10,000. So, you know, yeah, you want to look back some of my past events. There's definitely quite a few on there. I mean, I try to hit about 100 events a year, give or take, maybe sessions, I don't know. But some Saturdays I might go to 3. Last Saturday I attended 2, and I could have been to 3, but my batteries were limping to the finish line on Saturday. But I bought a couple more, so hopefully I don't have that problem in the future. I don't think anything's gotten past.
Next driver is Robert Bowler, followed by Jeremy Kohler.
Nothing's gotten past my cones here. So nothing's hit a full hole quite yet. I want to say like 292 was the longest one of the day so far, somewhere in there.
Stop.
might be right. I don't write them down. I don't have that much time. But
That is 250.82 for Robert Bowler. Nice job. Next up, Jeremy Kohler, followed by Gus Day.
man, here's quite a few people. You need to put down distances. You need to do all that.
Semi-drivers, come register at the registration booth to get your paper plate. Semi-drivers, come register at the booth for your plates.
I don't think most of those people have ever been to a brush bowl and really known how many classes, how many hooks, and I'm basically filming floats. I mean, I'm also taking float videos, so I'm busy. I do not have time to write all that and the names. I might know some of them, but I don't know them all. There's another V8 trailer heading out of here. Maybe there is another boat.
Jeremy Kohler from Kensington with a total of 268.43.
Where'd everybody go? There's nobody lined up out here. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we ended that class. I'm not exactly sure what class we're going on next. What you guys want from me? I was trying to post some videos. always get very many chances to do all that.
That was Evan Smith with a total of 270.60. Next up, we have Nick Calvin, followed by Robert Solar and Bucky Solar.
Everybody fall asleep?
Friday up there.
Where'd everybody go?
Camping for Friday before. You know what I mean? So like that Friday after fair starts. So it's the 23rd, I think. Says they don't have an exact time, but it's usually in the afternoon. That's what it says. We have airport, they have passport, and pony pool, and then they also have horses. So I thought you could actually horse.
That was Nick Calvin with a total of 261.04.
That's very
So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Making Boy Memories here on YouTube. You get feature notifications of future lives and other videos I'll publish. Quite often I'm at between 2 to 5 holes a week. And you never know. Maybe got lives that I want, maybe got lives that I can. A lot of it depends on service. A lot of it depends on if they allow a live. Here the service is excellent. I think they put in a tower not very far from here. So it's a fantastic service here.
This driver is Robert Solar.
they gotta be in the 10.5. I don't think these are 9,500 pound tractors. I don't remember hearing anything about that. But oh, we got two classes of 10.5 and I believe two classes of 12.5. And then we're gonna have street semis. And it's not near the turnout of the street semis like it is normal here. Hopefully there's some coming. I don't even know if there's 10 here. We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast little festival here in Mantua, Ohio. In the United States, Eastern Standard Time is 7:49. We started pulling about 5:10 p.m. this evening. So we've been pulling about 2.5 hours now. I would say we're probably a little more than halfway for sure. Probably 2/3 of the way. So those that don't know, the horn was a speed. They can they have a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit.
Tristan Francis from Atwater, followed by Hank Windland and Trevor Harper.
And all these like farm stock classes, 10-mile-an-hour speed limit. He was at 10.5. I really don't know if they're allowed so many horn. I don't know what this place does. Every place is a little different. Places that give you like 3 horns, some will give you like 1 horn, and then if the horn blows after, say like there's a cone right there, if the horn blows after that cone, it might be a disqualification. I'm not saying that is for sure here, because like I said, everywhere is different. Seems like there's hardly any place, 2 places the same. might be two yellow tractors here, so I'm not sure which one it is. I know I seen a yellow T21 Alice. I think that's it right there.
That was Hank Lemon with a pull of 276.32. Next we have Trevor Harper, followed by Logan Zaponsic, and then Todd Harper. Trevor Harper with a pull of 253.75.
That's confusing. You have 4 paper plates on that thing. What class are we in? I'm gonna guess we're at the first 10,005. Anybody have any big plans for this Saturday evening? I mean, I'm probably gonna go home after this, but well, we'll see what time we get out of here. It looks like rain's gonna be hitting quite a bit of the region. So.
Drivers for the 10,500 Field Farm stock class, please line up.
I don't even think it'd make much point in trying to go anywhere else tonight. Tommy, we're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast in Mantua, Ohio. Northeast Ohio. In the United States. Eastern Standard Time is 8:01 p.m. Currently on one of the 10,500 classes. So we got, I know there's two 10,005 classes and two 12.5 classes, and then we'll have street semis. I didn't see very many of them here, maybe 10. Usually this place gets like 25 at least. I think they might be a little worried that the rainstorm is coming a little later. I am really hopeful we're getting out of here. Last I looked, it's going to hit about 9:45. So we got about an hour and 45 minutes.
Next class, 10,500 Field Farm stock, starting with Adam Slide to Mantua.
I was going to look again about 9 and see if there's a little bit of an update on that storm. I know it's coming. And looks like it's covering a lot of the state, so. There's another semi rolling out. I believe that is Joe Shannon. Yes, it is Joe Shannon rolling out. I haven't even seen that many of the real tough running semis tonight, unless they're pulling somewhere else. I don't know. Yeah, that's always a possibility. Maybe somebody else knows more. Maybe the semis are pulling up in Ashtabula, like somebody was saying. Enjoy Hillsboro. Pretty good hook. Evan's a nice guy.
Congratulations to Evan Quick with a refill of 27745, first place.
Oh, that's the end of that class.
Followed by Hank Winman, second place, and Marky Zeller in third.
So I think we're gonna head into the other 10,000. I think it's stock and farm stock. Don't really get me started on what the difference is. A lot of people talked about. I have no idea, and some tractors are pulling in both. So I don't know. Just gotta go with it. too, Tom.
In the next class, we have Adam Sly from Mantua, followed by Nathan Monroe from Hiram.
I don't even know. This could be the last bowl I go to this weekend. I don't know. I know there was some threat of rain tomorrow, so we'll see. I'm gonna look over the storm and reassess it tomorrow or later after I get out of here, I guess. To see if I can make it anywhere. It's not all gonna get rained out or what. I know there's one antique pole in Ian Valley. I think it starts at 10 a.m. Western Pennsylvania truck and tractor pullers. They have that Max sled. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. A lot of people enjoy looking at that sled. If the weather cooperates, I'm definitely going to try to make it there. I do not know about lives there. Not exactly.
8 o'clock winner, it's Ray Stone. You have 10 minutes to go to the main raffle booth to collect your prize. Ray Stone.
They don't have exactly the biggest population in that community, so.
That was Adam Sly of Mantua with a total of 209.89.
I don't think their cell towers are that big. They have that great of coverage there. Unless it improves some this year. Which I'm hopeful. So if everything cooperates, I'm gonna head there. And I don't know about I don't know. I just gotta look at the weather, see how anything works out. And I gotta work Monday morning, so I'm not really planning on being somewhere very late tomorrow evening. Welcome from Brazil. Do you have tractor pulling there? You ever seen this sport before?
Next up we have Nathan Monroe followed by Jonathan Troyer.
I don't know if I've ever seen any kind of tractor pulling in South America, so I don't know. But quite often get people from all over the world just kind of want to tune in and see what this is, because they don't know. They haven't seen it before. And I guess it is an American thing. I mean, they'll fill the stands up, get quite a few people, and they're all about it. Like you see, the stands are full.
Nathan Monroe of Hiram with a distance of 230.02. Next up is Jonathan Troyer of Millerstead, followed by Tucker Urban.
And you look around, there's just people standing around the fences, standing up on down. They're a little off the fence here because there's a little stands right there. And I'm looking up above and that stand is full. two stands, and they both look like they're full. The only place there really isn't that many people, which in years past, usually this area is solid full of people, and it really isn't. And I've seen like the semi-vet here just completely full of people in the past, and probably like 100 people on it. There really isn't that many people. It's kind of strange, not that many people down there, but I look like in between there, and it looks like there's quite a few people. But I don't know if some of that could be some of the lines for food and drinks or what, but I know some of the lines can get pretty long here when it's busy. Definitely a fun festival. People come and enjoy, have a few drinks. Watch some tractor pull on. It's not that expensive. You can bring the family for $5 a park. You just might need to get close to your neighbor. I don't have any neighbors where I'm sitting. I'm one of the few people that can sit down inside the fence because the tree line here makes it tough to video things outside the fence. The fence too. Oh. My friends made it. We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast here in Mantua, Ohio. It's Northeast Ohio. I posted schedule on Facebook. There's really only one pole left tomorrow. I don't know what else they really do, but there's a pickup truck. Pretty much it has to be stock. It has to be drove off the street. I believe it starts at like 4:30 tomorrow. And I don't know if I'll be here or not. Haven't really decided. Some of my followers like the stock, but they don't always really care that much for all the trucks. So I just kind of give them what they like. I don't really like to reinvent the wheel or give them what I like or anything like that. So if my supporters and followers like to watch old tractors, then God darn it, that's what I'm going to give them. If they don't want to go watch a bunch of diesel smoke from a bunch of trucks, I'm not going to give it to them. So, I'm not saying I'm not going to attend anything like that, but, you know, it's what they want. Yeah, I watch the numbers. I see what people like. I pay attention. You know, I see on YouTube what performs better, what doesn't on Facebook. Quite often it's this stuff right here, farm stock. It can definitely be some of my best performing videos. That's what they like. Gosh darn it, that's what I'm gonna do. As much as possible. I mean, I can't do it all the time, but because some places, you know, there's 2 or 3 farm stock events going on the same night. Like next Friday. I know Albright's crew is gonna be in West Virginia, and then there's a big homage pull at Dottie Valley on Friday. I can't attend both, and usually Dottie Valley has been one of my bigger events of the year, so. Where did everybody go? I am gonna check. I just went over 19,000 subscribers on YouTube here. Congratulations. I did quite a few yesterday. I know it gained over like 900 subscribers last night. That was awesome. Love it. The exposure I've been hoping for. I had about, it said 455,000 or so views from last night's lives. That's awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks for everybody's support. Hopefully we keep this pulling going. About an hour and a half. It's supposed to rain, I believe. Still gotta post some of my fireworks stuff from last night. Pretty good fireworks display right over the track here. Just looking at a pole in southeast Ohio. They're on a rain delay. Another one that's been rained out in Kentucky. I'm gonna guess that Oak Harbor probably rained out. Oh, okay. Well, Edward, we're not gonna be here as late tonight. We have 3 or 4 classes left. I'm not exactly sure. The street semis are usually like 25 of them. I don't think I see more than 10 of them here. We are expecting rain in about an hour and a half. And I would imagine when that hits, it's over. It looked like a pretty good storm. I was gonna check it again here in about a half hour, get a more accurate time. But I don't want to be stuck out here, especially with the equipment and phones and all that I have. So I don't really want to get all my phones all soaked and wet and all that either. So second 10,500 class. Then we're gonna have two 12,500 classes. And then we're gonna roll right into the semis. Usually this place gets about 25 semis. And like I said, I don't think I've seen 10. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the rain's scaring some people off. Or it's possible there's another event that has semis. In years past, it's never really clashed for here, but I don't know. I don't always keep up on all the Pennsylvania stuff. Somebody said something about Ashtabula earlier. I really don't know if there's an event going on there. I look at a lot of different fairs and events in the region, but I can't find everything. I really depend off some people sending me some information, and I don't always get them, but I'll try to let people know, especially brush poles. Hey, the snowman just showed up. That's a very good running street semi. When I was at Big Butler, he won over there. If you can see it. No man. Usually a dog is running shotgun.
Next driver, Miles Lindland, followed by Gus Nash and Max Gray.
Hey, go ahead. Oh yeah, get her. Go get her. Rachel, go get it. Put your headphones on. Get her.
So those of you that might be not familiar, tonight we're using Singer sleds.
249.43.
And the roller scraper is Ted Ferguson.
Next driver, Gus Nash, followed by Max Gray.
Take a look at the track. It's pretty good track. I mean, last night it was full of holes. Of course, you got a pile right there because they just made it, but
Damn, got cold.
he's gonna fill that hole right there. Damn. Welcome an accident here for a second. And anybody that wants to say Ted, please do, because usually he watches these afterwards.
And then the refill was requested by Adam Clyde.
I know Ted watches quite a few of my videos. Ted always don't say hi or makes comments or anything like that, but he's watching.
But there's no real matter. I'm sure if he waves, he waves. Well, yeah, I guess I would.
Okay, so we're just about getting on the 12.5. Maybe we'll get those done. I'm kind of questioning if we'll get these semis
Said,
done.
hey, you want to come up here tomorrow and we can drag pull my
Might
truck?
be getting close to that rain time when they come. We'll see how many are in this 12.5. I have no idea.
A couple weeks back, it was coming somewhere down 76, and all of a sudden I got like a slight vibration. I think my phone axle was so I need $5. Huh? No. I mean, I did tell the guys before, I
Fly with a refill.
I saw a snowman. He's the one that keeps the dog. He always got a bed.
Alright, 2 more semis pulling in. Well, sometimes I think some of these guys will get meet at a shop or something local. Roll in together. I've seen like 6 or 8 of them like rolling together.
That's what it is. So, it'll be a gas. Well, don't put the grass back. It'll be.
One 1.7 mile an hour.
Adams Fly with a distance of 218.46.
We're at the St. Joseph's Ox Roast Festival in Mantua, Ohio.
Congratulations to our drivers. Trevor Harper placed first, Hank Winman second, and Robert Bowler third.
So we're pretty much northeast Ohio. It's 8:40 Eastern Standard Time p.m. We started about 5:10. We got three or four classes I think left. Maybe 2 farm stock, 2 semis. We'll see how much really shows up at either of them. And we're waiting for it. And I know we're gonna be expecting rain in about an hour. I'm gonna check the weather while we're loading up the set here. say the rain is currently about 30 miles away. It may start out at being a little lighter. Probably check it again in another half hour. I should be looking at what the weather is doing tomorrow. About 30% chance tomorrow. So I don't know. I guess we'll see when I wake up in the morning. If everything's good, I'll probably head out the Ian Valley, and that might be my whole day there. So I don't really like to go too many poles too late unless I take the next morning off. Quite often I get up between like 3 and 4 a.m. for work. Let's go. I don't know what he's doing. Oh. Maybe something's not running because they're towing something. We might zoom in. This thing don't do too bad. Looks like they might be towing something down there. Well, it's not really humid at all. It's pretty nice weather all day today. It's hot. It's an amazing relief from the last 2 Saturdays. They were hot. What, darkness or the rain's not here yet. It's gonna be here probably another hour or so. Right now we're okay in the rain.
We'd like to send out a special thank you to Ted Ferguson. He's the one who's bringing the track tonight. If you could all give him a round of applause.
I'm gonna guess couldn't get it started or something. I seen him taking the side shield down a little while ago. I'm not real sure what happened there.
I love this chair, but it makes my fucking back swell. Like something awful. I stood up and felt it all the time. It's so sweaty. That shit does not breathe. Yeah, this one. I don't remember what I went like to Walmart for, but like it was on clearance for like $35. Yeah. I bought it. The company shit.
Evans section 287.31. Up next is John Mullet from Burton, Ohio, and on deck is Tucker Urban. Evan's gonna drop that and come back at the end.
Drive by.
Evan's never happy. That's like one of the furthest hooks of the day.
John Mullet's distance is 246.75. Up next is Tucker Urban from Mantua, Ohio. On deck is Miles Quinlan.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel here, Making Falling Memories. By subscribing, you should be able to get some notifications of future lives and other videos I'll publish. I put out a little bit of bowling content. Usually go to about 2 to 5 tractor pulls a weekend. You just never know, and I never know when I'm going to be doing live sometimes. Sometimes it's all about how much service I'll have. It's kind of different here. There's like a stock and a farm stock. But really what the difference is I'm not even sure, because a lot of the same tractors running both. But they're both running 10 mile an hour speed limit, so